Remembering a friend who died too young, Gyula Ramesh, a rough sleeper from Hungary, was found dead in this London Underground station right opposite Parliament. Gabor, a fellow Hungarian, is still traumatised.
I just come down to say goodnight to my friends, and I saw him laying on his stomach and his hand was all blue, and I was telling my friends there's something not right, he's not breathing, and he's all blue. So then they turned him around and they gave him CPR.
Gyula was just 43. His death came in the same week as government figures revealed the total number of deaths among people sleeping rough or in temporary accommodation. They estimate almost 600 homeless people died in England and Wales last year. That marks a rise of 25% in 5 years. More than half of those deaths were due to drug poisoning, alcohol abuse or suicide. The vast majority who've died in recent years were men, and their average age was 44. For women, it was just 42. In this city, whether you live here or you're a visitor, it's virtually impossible not to notice the shocking number of rough sleepers. What's not so easy to grasp is just how difficult it can be for those people to get off the streets, even when they're determined to do so. In the run-up to the new year, the charity Crisis is running drop-in centres for homeless people in several UK cities. At this one, they're offering not just hot meals and medical treatment, but somewhere to sleep at night and advice on housing. That's become a national emergency because of a fall in social housing stock and other cuts in services.
Over decades now, we've failed to build the social housing that's needed. So now more and more people are relying on the private rented sector, which is no bad thing in itself. But as rents go up and benefits are frozen, then more and more the cost of housing isn't covered by the social security system. So that's been driving homeless figures upward.
David's one of those who've fallen through the cracks. He returned to the UK in November after decades abroad with no savings and nowhere to stay. For now, he spends his days on the street, whatever the weather.
If it's a miserable day like today, it can get pretty depressing. So having the opportunity to be based here for several days and not have to worry about trekking about your belongings is great.
This charity says the real challenge is stopping people becoming homeless in the first place. But for now, it's trying to attract more donations so it can provide alternatives to life on the streets. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.